Hi and welcome to another Watch Geek video. Today we're taking a look at a true legend in both the watch world and pop culture. A watch that has been worn in so many shows and movies it is impossible to name them all. Although it is usually a prop used when a director wants to portray a character that is geeky, like Raj from The Big Bang Theory, it was also worn by the cool guys, like Marty McFly from the Back to the Future movies and Walter White from Breaking Bad. There is even a skin for Apple's iWatch that turns it into this, so it's no wonder this little watch has managed to get onto many lists of the most iconic watches of all time, joining the likes of Omega Speedmaster, Rolex Submariner, and Tag Heuer Monaco. But while prices of those measures in thousands of dollars, this one is mostly priced at under 20, which makes it a bargain and a no-brainer for anyone who is into watches. But the pop culture appeal is not the only thing this watch has going for it. This watch, just like so many of these simple Casio models, has the ability to take its owner to a trip down memory lane. It brings nostalgia to anyone and everyone over the age of 30, me included. When it was originally launched, it was considered futuristic. We can almost say a smartwatch of its era. But the ability to have a calculator on your wrist has stopped being relevant and smart long ago. Something similar happened to databank watches that were able to store phone numbers. They used to be cool and had a wow factor, but now their functionality serves no purpose whatsoever, making them completely irrelevant. Unlike those, this one, thanks to its star status and the already mentioned nostalgia element, still has its place on the market. Function-wise, it is pretty simple, with having one alarm, a dual time function, rather than the more modern world time, and a simple stopwatch. That's it. To be honest, even if the watch had way more functions, I doubt people would use them, as anyone with even slightly thicker fingers will find operating the calculator keypad that is also used for operating the functions challenging to say the least. So I like the simplicity of this thing, but there is one function I hate the lack of, and it's the backlight, as it makes the watch pretty much useless in the dark. Luckily, that is the only thing I don't like about it. As a watch, this is very comfortable. With a width of 35mm and a lug-to-lug of just over 43, it wears great on any, and I mean really any size wrist, while the lack of both weight and thickness makes it disappear. And after about half an hour, you will get the urge to check your wrist to see if the watch is still there. That is how comfortable it is. Some people might find this lack of weight and the softness of the strap as a flaw, as it may give some people the feeling of cheapness. But guess what? This watch is cheap, so I really can't fault it for feeling like one. Despite being cheap, I can guarantee this thing will serve you flawlessly for years and even decades, with an occasional battery and strap change, as these do fail with age. If this watch costed hundreds of dollars, I would advise you to pick up a modern G-Shock, as you will get more functions and a much more robust watch. But with the price of this not exceeding $20, I think everyone should buy one and own this little piece of history at least once in their lifetime, especially if you grew up in the 80s and 90s. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and found it useful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and until the next video, bye.